Whether it's a big night of worship or a crochet and knitting club, you are going to have events that you want to include on your church website. In this video, we'll show you how to add single events, recurring events, and even create categories to display specific kinds of events on specific pages. All right, so here I am on my demo website, and if I look up at the top, you'll see the admin bar if you're logged in as an admin. And if you hover over the new menu and go down to new event, you'll click on that, and that will bring you to the editor to add a new event to your website. You can give that event a title. You can set specific dates for the event. It can even be a multi-day event. Perhaps you're doing a conference that spans over a few days. It can be an all-day event on the calendar as well. You can even set up recurring events. So let's say this is going to happen weekly for 12 weeks. So we're going to hit weekly every single week on Friday, and we're going to end it after 12 events, right? You can add other variations on the schedule as well there too, or you can even add exceptions to the schedule if there's a specific week that you're going to skip, things like that. You can also add a description. So I'm just going to paste in some boilerplate text there for the description. You can add a price. Let's say this event is $100. You can add an organizer to the event, a venue if maybe it's an off-campus event, so everyone knows where to go for it. You can also add a link to register for the event. So you might say the button says register now, and the URL could be an Eventbrite registration page. It could be another form that someone needs to fill out, or it could even be a page on your website using our own form builder, things like that. So you'd paste that website URL there. It's going to have an add to calendar button on the page then for people to add that to their calendar, things like that. Now over here on the right side, you'll see that there is a right-hand menu here that shows up. You can toggle it on and off with this button, by the way. But it shows you details for specific blocks when you're editing them, but there are also some options for the event itself. So if you click on that event tab, you'll see you can publish it at a different date, things like that. You can change the URL for the event. But one thing that you will want to change is you'll probably want to set a featured image for your event. So if you click on that, we'll just use this. And then you can also create event categories. These are really handy if you have events for specific ministries. So for instance, let's say this is a youth event. If I check youth, then I can make it so that only youth events display on a section of the youth page, but then this event is also visible on the main events page for the whole church as well. Okay, there's some other options here you can explore, but that's really enough to show you how to publish events, single events, recurring events, and also specific events that will go on specific pages. Once you are ready with all that, you'll click Publish and then Publish again. Now you'll see, because this is a recurring event, it might say recurring event instances are still being created. When it's all set, you'll be able to view your event on the front end of your website like this. And here's my event. Now, this front end page might be set up a little differently for your organization. Depends on what template you're using and whatnot, but you should see all the information that you need showing up on this page. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to jump in the chat. Let us know what you're struggling with or what questions you might have. We'll be glad to help anytime. Thanks.